Hey friend, welcome to the first ever to be debt-free video. We are selling this house and we are moving in to this house. So we got a lot going on here. I wanted to show you guys exactly what's going on. Our mission is to be debt-free. So a lot of people have asked us, the number one question that we've gotten is why would we sell that house and move into this house? Well, the question is exactly that, right? We are on a mission to be debt-free. And one of the main questions is why would you move out of something perfectly normal into something abnormal, right? Well, there you go. There's your answer right there. We don't want to be normal. At the end of the day, being normal is not what we're going for. The norm is to be 98% of the population, by the time they are 65, will be dead or dead broke, relying on the federal government or family or friends to support them. We're not going for that, right? We are going for a whole different outlook on life, so that is why we're moving into this travel trailer. We've done quite a bit of work already to this travel trailer. As you can see, we have torn out all of the flooring. We have painted all the walls white. Our job today is to paint all the cabinet doors. So that's what we're gonna get at. So without any further ado, let's get to painting some cabinet doors. Okay, while we get set up for this cabinet door painting, I wanna let you guys know that our mission is to take you guys along with us on every step of the way. So you guys are gonna see every remodel we do to this trailer along our step to get debt free. Okay, I should probably also note that I am not a professional painter or an expert painter by any means. So this is the painter that I am using, this Wagner painter. This basically sits and pumps right out of the gallon jug of paint. We got our, so if some of this looks unconventional, it's because it completely is unconventional. I'm not a professional painter, so I got these sanded to what I think will be acceptable. We will find out, and then we're going to go ahead and spray some white paint on them and see how they turn out. All right, we got it on. The paint's going up through the tube. Let's see what happens. Okay, first coat on the majority of the cabinets. I still got a few in the garage that I need to set out. Turned out pretty good, I think. I learned a few things. I now realize why people prefer paint sprayer over roller. It is so much easier. But I also understand why painters, their clothes always look like crap. This paint gets everywhere. Big mess. But totally worth it. We'll see how everything dries. But that was so much quicker than rolling the paint on for sure. Okay, while I'm waiting for those cabinets to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and finish painting this this fridge. The majority of what needs to be painted on this fridge is kind of cutting in around here, and then cutting in around here, which I'm not really looking forward to, because cutting in is not my strong suit. Well, painting in general is not my strong suit. But gotta do what you gotta do. You know, the whole plan here, right, is to be debt free, to be in a position to save, to invest. And one big thing about being debt-free, being wealthy, that I've learned from other people is that you're not afraid to do the work yourself, because it costs a whole lot less to do the work yourself than to hire someone. I know that because I own a handyman business, so things are a whole heck of a lot cheaper to do them yourself than to hire a professional in that field to do it. And sometimes you just got to kind of learn how to do stuff. So that's the whole process of this trailer. A lot of this stuff I already know how to do from being a handyman. But there's some stuff that I don't necessarily like to do, don't do on a regular basis, and painting is one of them. But again, you got to do what you got to do. So one of our main goals with this trailer is to make it not look so much like a trailer, so it feels more like a house. On some of that, obviously, you're just beating a dead horse because you're not going to completely make it feel like that. It's still a trailer, still on wheels, still has trailer accessories. But there are things that we could do to upgrade it to make it feel a little bit more at home, so we're not feeling like we're necessarily living in a trailer, even though we are. But kind of the price you pay for what you want to get, you know. Everyone has goals that they want in life. But most people are not willing to pay the price to get to those goals. So, you know, it's kind of you gotta weigh your goals with your comfort. You know, what do you want? What do you want more? Dave Ramsey calls it delayed gratification, which I really like. Are we willing to delay gratification now for success and comfort down the road? Or do we want gratification now? If you want gratification now, there's nothing wrong with that. You can have it. We live in America. Well, I live in America. I don't know exactly where you live that you're watching this, but in this day and age, you can have comfort. You can have gratification right now. You just got to ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want more? For me, building a legacy for my kids, my future grandkids, my future generations, is more important than my comfort at this time. So, it's what I'm working on. We're definitely going to have a lot of cleaning up to do around this fridge. There's a lot of white paint on the fridge itself, but going to have to clean it up because I'm not a professional painter. So, haven't necessarily done a professional job. That's why I don't take on these kind of painting jobs at people's homes, just because I would not want theirs to look like this. But this is gonna look great once it's done. It's gonna be ours. We're putting the equity, sweat equity into it. So feeling good about it. Okay, it's been an hour since the first coat. Let's do another one. Okay, now we gotta clean our paint sprayer. Basically, we got it in a 5-gallon bucket of clean water, locked on, so it's just running that paint through, and eventually I'm gonna have to clean out that 5-gallon bucket and put fresh water back in it. Then we're gonna clean everything else up. Okay, I got a second coat on everything. I got a second door that I need to paint, but honestly, I think I'm gonna paint that by hand because I had to clean that because it was kind of sputtering after when I did the second coat, so I think it had already started clogging after an hour of sitting there. So I cleaned it, and there's just a lot of mess here. I think we're gonna go. I got the other side of this door, flip this door over probably in a few hours and paint that. And then I got another door that's like this without any decorative trim around it that I'm just gonna paint by hand. I think we're done with the sprayer for the day. I think everything turned out all right. It was kind of splattering there at the end of the second coat, so I had to come back with a brush and brush coat some of these. But I think all in all, we turned out pretty good. This little slide out's gonna be our daughter's room, so we're putting a little color in it just for fun, because while she's still young, we're gonna have a crib in here. And the crib's going to be white, so I think the white crib will look really good. My wife and I think it'll look really good with this greenish, bluish background. I think it'll look nice. Alright, this still needs to be cut in, but I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think of that color in that slide out? Leave me a comment in the comment section below. So the cabinet doors are dry, but if you hold them up, I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're actually yellow compared to what the cabinets are. The cabinet doors kind of turned out yellow. So I don't exactly know what that is. Maybe it's the stain of the wood kind of bleeding through. I put 2 coats on here, but it's still bleeding through. So Some of you guys may know exactly what's going on, but I'm not a professional painter like I said, so what I've decided to do is go ahead with another coat, but brushing it on instead of spraying it. Okay, this day is a wrap. It is 10:30 at night right now. Just got all the cabinet doors back on. The only thing we didn't put on is the bathroom door, and that's because I want it out for when I do flooring. And if you haven't seen the prior videos, we did notice there was some water intrusion, so we have addressed that all around the trailer. Just wanted to give you guys kind of an idea of what when you do a little more painting in there, what all the cabinet doors and drawers look like. This is the, I guess you could call it the nursery, my daughter's room here. So that turned out really nice. And then we went ahead and we obviously, you saw this, decided to paint the bathroom the same color. So that turned out good. Here's all of our, we still need to paint that. That's just still wood color. That's what all the cabinets were before. And then there are cabinet doors that go here, but those are actually mirrored cabinet doors. Here they are here. So we need to paint those by hand. So I guess we're not completely done with the cabinets yet, but we are pretty dang close. Everything's looking good. I think this is looking 100 times better than it did before. I'm excited for the next job. It's going to be flooring, so really excited about that. Look for the next work video here, where we will be doing the flooring on this guy. I think we're going to be tackling that this weekend, so looking forward to that. We got some good allure flooring that we're going to lay down here. And once, if you're watching this video, you know, way in the future, I will already have done that video, so I will link that up so you guys can take a look at that video here. So thank you all so much for tuning into this video. I really appreciate each and every one of you checking this out and following us on this to be debt-free journey. So super excited to take you all along with me. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Comment on this video, like this video, and subscribe to this channel. We'll see y'all in the next video.